Real progress. Stop chasing impossible perfection. Track one measurable win every week. Cut one expense, increase one income channel, repeat. Real progress is accumulation of small, relentless wins. Progress in finance is not about dramatic transformations or overnight success. It's about establishing a baseline, measuring it accurately, and then improving incrementally. Every week, you should be able to point to one concrete financial win. This could be negotiating a lower interest rate on your credit card, identifying and eliminating a subscription you don't use, or adding a new revenue stream, even if it's just $20 from a side project. The power of this approach lies in its sustainability. When you chase perfection, you set yourself up for disappointment and burnout. When you chase measurable progress, you build momentum. Each small win reinforces the habit of financial improvement. Over time, these wins compound. Cutting $10 per week in unnecessary expenses saves over $500 per year. That's capital you can redirect into investments that generate returns. Real progress requires tracking. You cannot improve what you do not measure. Create a simple spreadsheet or use a financial app to log your weekly wins. Write down what you cut, what you earned, and what you learned. This record becomes your proof of progress and your motivation to continue. When you feel stuck, review your log. You'll see that you've been moving forward all along. The accumulation principle is fundamental to wealth building. Small, relentless wins create a trajectory that's difficult to stop. Each action builds on the previous one. Cutting one expense frees up cash for investment. That investment generates returns. Those returns get reinvested. The cycle accelerates. This is how ordinary people build extraordinary wealth over time. Avoid the trap of comparison. Your progress is yours alone. Someone else might be moving faster, but they might also be taking unsustainable risks or starting from a different position. Focus on your own trajectory. Are you better off this week than last week? That's the only question that matters. Consistent improvement, no matter how small, will always outperform sporadic bursts of effort followed by stagnation. Subscribe to Finance Wise Insight for weekly strategies that turn small actions into lasting wealth. Wealth building is fundamentally about making good decisions consistently over time. Each financial decision is an opportunity to move closer to or further from your goals. The quality of your decisions depends on the quality of your information, the clarity of your goals, and the discipline of your execution. Information quality matters because decisions based on bad information lead to bad outcomes. Seek reliable sources. Cross-check facts. Be skeptical of claims that sound too good to be true. In finance, if something sounds too good to be true, it usually is. Develop the habit of asking, what's the catch? What are the risks? What am I not being told? Goal clarity matters because vague goals lead to vague actions. Instead of saying, I want to be wealthy, specify what wealth means to you. Is it a certain net worth? A certain passive income? The ability to retire at a certain age? Once you define wealth precisely, you can work backward to determine what actions will get you there. Execution discipline matters because knowing what to do is worthless if you don't do it. The gap between knowledge and action is where most financial plans fail. Bridge this gap by making your desired actions as easy as possible. Automate investments. Set up alerts for bill payments. Remove friction from good financial behaviors and add friction to bad ones. Financial success also requires emotional regulation. Money triggers powerful emotions: fear, greed, envy, pride. These emotions can override rational decision-making. Develop the ability to recognize when emotions are influencing your choices. Create rules that govern your behavior during emotional states. For example, never make an investment decision when you're feeling euphoric or panicked. Wait 24 hours and reassess.